wasn't charged in the murder. As you said, she's the one that went out and bought the pills, et cetera, but yet she wasn't charged because she testified in court. Still with me is trial attorney Jamie White. Jamie, her testimony really brings to light this Brandon Blackwell thing, because what the defense is alleging is that Brandon Blackwell told this story to them. They verified some aspects of his story. Clearly, the two of them might have been involved. That's Michael Humphrey and Lindley Rennick. But then they got to Ashley Shaw, and they told her basically, and this is what the defense is alleging, they basically told her, you're either on Team Rennick or you're on our team. If you're on Team Rennick, you're going to jail. We're going to charge you. You have a kid, et cetera, et cetera. She ends up testifying. Your thoughts on Ashley Shaw as a witness for the state?
I thought she was a powerful witness. I can understand how jurors and certainly viewers would think, well, she was participating. How do we trust her? And what I would say, I've tried multiple murder cases over the years, and I can't think of one ever where, most of the witnesses weren't somewhat shady. It's the nature of the environment that people end up murdered. The real question, I think, if somebody's questioning this woman's credibility is, what is her motivation for making all of this up? It's really bizarre that someone would go out on that kind of limb. I have employees, and I can't even get them to cover for me when I'm playing golf and a judge calls, so the idea, the idea that somebody would do this, I certainly could see it being perplexing to the jury. But I think the question is, what is her real motivation? There's nothing unusual about an immunity deal. If I was the prosecutor in this case, I would not have given her full immunity. I think for the jury to see and hear testimony that she was getting some consequences for attempted murder would have been appropriate and would have mitigated any possibility that her credibility was going to be called into question to the point where somebody would vote not guilty. But nothing unusual about them cutting this kind of deal. And I personally think it was appropriate. I thought she was credible.